been such.
Chalo. Okay, I'm live.
uh, yes, I'll just open up. FRS.
Okay, perfect. Podcast का. Okay, is it looking
Yes,
good?
sir.
बढ़िया तुम फरारी का क्वेश्चन दिखाओ. Nice bro, nice very. Okay,
Oh man.
अब मेरे को खाली
Yeah.
एक चीज करना है कि
Mm-hmm.
चैट्स का मेरे को खाली डालना है कि कहाँ दिख रहा है चैट्स
I see, I see.
क्योंकि मेरा ऑलरेडी. ओके ओके ओके.
So Twitch का तो thankfully we can see it here only. YouTube के लिए we'll have to switch tabs.
आई नीड इट आउट. फॉन्ट. ओके परफेक्ट ब्रो.
Yes, sir.
कैन नाउ एंड वेयर देगा भाई. व्हाट द फक. You're doing so much things at one time. I give up.
Nah, nah, nah. Surprisingly, Restream is actually very optimized for your this thing because well, see, it's actually just sending data to two other platforms, right?
Okay.
तो वो it's like कि एक गेटवे से दो दो चीजें जा रही है तो it's not much of a difference उसको बस कॉपी पेस्ट करके भेजना है उसे
Okay. That's great. 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 Okay. So obviously I expected कि मैंने जिसको बताया वो friends आते हैं, but it's okay. So first time it's happening
oh
that we are doing a podcast, bro. I'm like stammering. So
yeah no it's fine
because first time अरे ये कि भी गया ब्रो. एक मिनट रुक. What the heck. कितना कुछ है भाई. कितना स्क्रीन खोल के रखूं. मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा. सॉरी सॉरी. You go on.
nah nah
You
nah
start bro.
it's fine it's fine so yep Japanese Grand Prix a lot to unpack first of all the driver swap for Lawson and Sonoda I mean see the stupid thing about this entire saga is this all could have been prevented.
Yep.
This should not have happened in the first place. Sunoda should have been there from day one. Not only they ruined Lawson's career, now they have put immense amount of pressure on Sunoda. Like first of all, for the first 4 years, you tell him that there is no chance of you getting the Red Bull seat,
True.
and now you suddenly push him into such a high pressure situation. Like your home race and then driving a car that basically only one driver on the grid can drive.
Can do it
Like
right. Yeah.
brother, like brother.
Bro, मेरे को सबसे बड़ा शॉक I think was obviously the time when when they were telling that Yuki Tsunoda was like what 200 two tenths of a second behind Liam Lawson in like what 3-4 laps or maybe 10 laps. But did
Hmm.
they see the big picture? Like okay, who is more consistent, who can give you good races, more experience. Yuki Tsunoda's track record, how he has grown, right? Like Yuki Tsunoda being a rookie in Red Bull Racing, now how he is now. Look at him now. Look, he's grown up. If you see all the old chats and radio messages of Yuki Tsunoda, him saying like shouting at people, like he's shouting at the race engineers and everything, right? And suddenly now he's all great. So
I just find it a bit um not bit. It has just basically been like this since the Ricardo days that the team really is like the team goes on the philosophy of either you make yourself or you're gonna break yourself. As
Yeah,
simple as that. There are no two ways about it. Because it worked with Sebastian Vettel, it worked with Ricardo, it worked with Verstappen, so they are just going by that philosophy. The problem is that not everybody is a Ricardo or a Verstappen or a Vettel.
true,
Some
so true.
people some drivers take time to come to their peak. Like Jenson Button is a very good example of that.
Oh yeah.
Nobody in their wildest dreams imagined that Jenson Button will win a world championship, let alone win it with Braun GP.
Bro,
Let's not forget that.
I've been not following F1 since long time, so obviously I've not seen Jensen Button live racing. But
Okay, I'll give you I'll give you a terminology in today's driver market. Mm, imagine Nico Hulkenberg
mhm,
winning a world championship with Aston Martin.
with Aston Martin, that time was it that
Yeah,
time or today's time?
he,
Today's time.
today's
Oh,
time.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Aston Martin is like,
Nico Hulken. eh, See, why I'm saying that is because now we are going to have an engine regulation change, right?
yeah,
So, Braun GB basically won that because Honda actually made a good car for
yeah.
the regulation change of 2009. So, they were so overpowered that even when their development cycle fell off in the second half, the car was good enough for Jensen to clutch the world championship.
So basically, you are saying that Adrian Newey is gonna build that car for maybe Fernando Alonso,
Oh
and
my
then
God, bro!
he will come back
Alonso
again.
World Championship, yeah, Alonso World Championship, third's coming, man.
I know, I know.
Uh,
I don't know if he lost that hope. I don't know, or he lost
I
that
think
inner thing from himself. I don't know. It's just
it could be both that with age his skill is declining, but I feel like he knows the car is. I mean, am I allowed to use language?
yeah, bro. You can say anything. That's fine.
Yeah. So like he knows the car is shit,
Yeah,
right? So I feel like Alonso is not putting in the effort to like why be bothered if you're gonna finish just P10? Why try and get P7 unnecessarily, right?
yeah.
If the main car's gonna be out by like 2027 realistically.
Oh, that's what he's thinking, right? That this is like gonna get
Yeah,
scrapped
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
year,
yeah,
and
yeah.
anyway, we are not getting performance. You know what I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get some
Exactly.
points,
So like,
and I'll be happy about it, right?
and the one thing is like people say that Alonso is not what do you call is not good at car development. Brother, look at all the teams he left. They actually became top tier teams
Oh yeah,
after he
right.
leaves.
It was
So who
McLaren,
developed the
right?
car in those times, guys?
Yeah, he was one of them, right? So McLaren was one of
No,
them.
McLaren, the reason being it was horrible was because they were adamant that it was not their fault and it was all Honda's fault.
Oh yeah,
So
true.
Alonso literally couldn't do anything there. So like that's one scenario where I'm like, you know what, fair enough. They actually kind of deserved it.
But yeah, I think what I'm looking forward to is obviously Aston Martin maybe next year when the new regulations gonna come up. I hope they change Lance Stroll. That's the thing. You know about the rumors going on about Max Verstappen joining Aston Martin, which is like crazy, man. Imagine Fernando Alonso right next to Max Verstappen. How the things gonna
Oh,
be?
that's gonna be fireworks,
What?
brother. That's gonna be fireworks. A champion in their prime and a champion trying to repair his legacy. Oh,
My God. Do you think they might fight each other on the track?
oh, they will. Oh, they will. Oh, they
If
will.
that happens in
110,
case,
110%.
right?
Maybe it will be respectful because Alonso sees a lot of himself in Verstappen when he was younger, right? So there might be like because both of them will be very cheeky in a defensive art
Yeah,
because they know how to exploit the rules, like
yeah,
be ahead of the apex and then run the car off. It's not your fault. Like the rules are horrible. The drivers are very smart that they
yeah.
abuse it.
But both have. If
Like
you, yeah, sorry.
no, 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 please, please.
I was saying that the way I see is both of them have a different kind of driving styles. How another thing is they have different kind of racecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Alonso being a good
Mm.
defender, Max being a good pushing the edge. So I think if we see them in the same car, same team, or maybe not even same car, I would say if we see Fernando Alonso fighting with the big guns, which he used to do in when the new regulations were on, was it 2020 when he was like getting podiums, like 3 podiums he got in the big.
2023.
Was it 23? Yeah, that's 23, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that I wish that Aston Martin comes up. Obviously, when Aston Martin comes up, the fight will go from Red Bull to McLaren to Ferrari to Mercedes and then Aston Martin. Oh my God, that would be just crazy.
I just feel like next year Red Bull ain't gonna be that good, to be
Yeah,
honest. They're gonna be like the fourth fastest team. I don't know, for some reason I'm just getting that gut feeling.
fourth fastest team. Did you
Because
say?
a
If you
lot of
say,
so
sorry,
it'll be McLaren, Ferrari, please.
Ferrari, please.
Mercedes,
Yeah,
Mercedes, and if Aston Martin can and then it'll be Red Bull.
then it will be Red
Because
Bull.
it's an engine regulation. Mercedes have been notoriously good at an engine regulation. See
Engine regulation.
2013.
Yeah, true. And
See
even
2013 to 2021.
2021 and then 2022 as well when everything was changed, right? The what?
That was an aerodynamic
Oh, there was
change, so
aerodynamic
that's
change.
why
There was
Mercedes.
different.
That's why Mercedes got a little, fucked up there because it was not an engine regulation.
That's
They
how
benefited from the engine regulation change that they had from 2013.
and that's how McLaren fucked up with the
Yeah.
aerodynamic, right?
Oh, their engine. Oh, brother, the Honda engine, bro. No, 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 no. I mean, to be fair, Honda engine did give Verstappen his 4 world titles. Not to
That's
deny
true.
that.
That's true.
During the McLaren days, brother, nobody wanted Honda.
Nobody wanted Honda, right? I don't know
Nobody
how did
wanted
they turn
Honda.
it around completely. And it's crazy, right? How
Red Bull
people,
were more
yeah.
Red Bull were more willing to cooperate with Honda as compared to McLaren. Honda straight away said that your chassis is not going to work with our engine. And McLaren outwardly refused to work with them. That's why they fucked up that part.
Oh, and here in here, I think Red Bull is like we give you all the stuff which you want to do. Just put your engine. We'll make our own aerodynamics, and then we'll just drive around. And obviously, and Honda was like, that's crazy, man. How sorry, I was out of context to this one. Maybe something related to that. I watched one uh, interview of someone, and then they were telling me that same thing. How in 2021 Max did win the championship, and how he was famous at that time. People were supporting him. As soon as he
Hmm.
win the championship, everyone was against him, and like the obviously the Brits, they say they are like all against him. Bro, anyone at that position, do you think Leclerc, Lando Norris, or Ricardo, or Lewis Hamilton, or maybe Bottas would be, if Bottas was right next to Lewis Hamilton in that race, do you think Bottas would have been like, oh, you just win the race, Do you think so that would have happened? Because he was on soft. They could have pitted as well. They didn't pit their choice. And obviously, Verstappen was not the one who made the rules in FIA. It was Mikey, he did the changes. So I don't know why people are still,
I mean, see, the thing is, right, because the 2021 championship was such, like, gangbusters of a season, right? Like, the last time we had a gangbuster season was 2012, where there were, like, potentially 4 teams competing for the Drivers' Championship, right? So,
uh,
ending it behind the same. So, the FIA, what I feel was they were like, "Ki we can't end such an entertaining championship with, you know, a safety car
oh
finish.
yeah, true, right.
So they chose the entertainment value over the actual rules of
Rules were against.
implementation.
That's
So
crazy.
that, I mean, see, the fact that we are still talking about it makes it feel like ki they didn't actually make a wrong decision long term, because now people are hooked up with F1, even if it's bad press.
Yeah,
Any kind of press is good press because
true.
it'll generate you money,
Money, yeah, true, right?
right? It'll bring you in the news front. People will suddenly be interested. Oh, what happened in 2021?
Yeah.
Oh, then how did Lewis come back? Oh, did Verstappen go on to dominate? All these questions then hook up people to watch F1.
Do you think?
So
Yeah.
while I don't necessarily agree that what they did was right, I can kind of see why they did it. Not that I agree with it, but I can see why they did it.
I don't agree with the fact that it happened something like that, but I don't agree when people say that it's Max's fault and he did that and Red Bull has
And
to do
what
something
can
with that.
Max do about it, brother?
Yeah, I don't
Like what he
understand.
can do?
Yeah, I think
The FIA fucked up. He won the championship. Simple as that, brother.
I I have seen when Max Verstappen even post a photo of anything, like even like
Yeah,
brand.
Mickey
And
Mouse
people, and you
champion.
know what? People say at the bottom, Louis the eighth world champion. I'm like, you don't have to post that. He just have posted a photo of a t-shirt brand or maybe a jeans brand or whatever it is.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah,
styling, and
yeah.
then people are like, oh, you are not the you champion, Louis the eighth world champion. I'm like, it's not his fault, man. Just forget it and move ahead. And that's how when people move ahead, then only they happy in real life, so why people is stuck there. If you can remember it anytime, and I don't know, but only and only maybe formula stats, they make formula stats, social media, they only know that how many times that race would have been picked up from archive and seen by how many people again and again. Just imagine that.
Exactly,
I cannot
exactly,
figure it out, but it's so
exactly.
difficult to understand that. I'm sure it might have been the most viewed race, not the era. I would say that era, maybe like 10 to 20
In the modern
years.
era, at least,
Yeah, in the
yes.
modern era, I would say, right?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. I mean, they came up with so many nicknames: Human Era Champion, Cost Captain, Cost was Captain, Mickey Mouse World Champion. Like, god
Oh
damn,
my
people,
god. People
people were
can, and
mad.
you know what? That people is I don't want to say anything with anyone, but like I would say it's mostly Brits because they wanted Lewis to be a world champion. Obviously, Lewis was famous everywhere, but how you see now? Obviously, we go relate with the F1 drivers, what they call it, parade or whatever happened when they go cars, right? Showing all the cars. That time, everyone was booing Christian Horner and Max Verstappen and everything, and
Yeah, yeah.
that's crazy.
I mean, people only like drivers when they are the underdogs. Once they become established, they become the villains. It was same with Sebastian Vettel. It was same with Schumacher. It was same with Senna, with
Senna, yeah.
Prost. It's the same with everyone. Like,
I
as long as they don't win their first world championship, because people like to root for the underdog, right? Nobody likes to cheer for a winner constantly. People like that underdog story. That's why Jensen Button is a loved world champion, because he won a championship and that's it, done.
True, man. It's just
He didn't
crazy.
dominate.
It's just crazy, and as you just said about Schumacher and Senna and everyone. I was just watching, what why is like Japanese Grand Prix one of the famous Grand Prix in the world. You
Okay,
are
let me guess. You saw the 130. You saw the 130R takeover,
Yeah,
the
that's
overtake at
that's
130R.
the thing. That's the
Yeah,
one. The chicane.
everybody sees that. Literally everybody sees that. That's the first thing that everyone comes out. That Alonso overtook Schumacher at 130R and he didn't break.
Bro,
Yeah.
that is just crazy. And to do it
Oh
with
man.
so much confidence, like how is that even possible? How is that even
Had you seen
possible?
the
It's like,
have you seen the post race conference? They asked Alonso that how confident were you that Michael was gonna break at that 130R corner? You know what he responded with? No,
what
no, no, it's okay, it's okay. No, no, it's okay, it's okay.
us? I think I just hid it. I forgot to open the chat. I just realized that I forgot to open the chat,
Oh man.
and I'm just here now. Yeah, yeah. There we
The
go.
entertainment sales thing is actually on point. The Abu Dhabi 2021 was the whole point of it, to sell F1
To sell
to the
F1, right?
casual viewers. It was not for us hardcore viewers. Nah, it wasn't for us.
Yeah,
The
true,
season was for us. That's true.
bro.
Season was for us.
I
But
was
the race, the whole finishing
was
was not
just
for us. It
just
was
for
not for the
just to
hardcores.
get the viewers and the fans. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, exactly,
And
exactly.
to give it like a dramatic story, right? I remember still I used to stay in a different house because I studying that time, and just my studying, and it was like around 1 o'clock at night, and I was watching that in my laptop. I was just lying in the bed, and I was I knew that Lewis Hamilton's gonna win it, right? And Lewis Hamilton was just driving around and
Yeah, I
around.
was leading by 12 seconds.
Yeah, and I was like, what's gonna happen now? I have accepted Max didn't win it and everything because I was a Max fan. I had like three posters of Max in my room that time.
Everybody was a Max fan that season.
Yeah,
Who was not Team LH? Everyone was a Max fan. Everybody wanted him to win because people were tired of Lewis winning.
seriously, bro, seriously. And It was like around 1 or 2, I don't remember, but I was lying in bed, like quietly. Latifi crashed. That
The
time,
safety car came out. And
oh,
I was like,
that
oh no.
time, oh my god, that time I woke. I was literally up from my bed and literally, like, heck, what's gonna happen now and everything. And so as he won, I shouted the whole house and like,
Yeah, yeah,
let's go, oh my god, we did it, I'm like, we did it. I'm like, what is my
yeah.
contribution?
Yeah, everyone was like mad. You're like, yeah, Verstappen our champion. And
Yeah,
then when it all settled down, everyone was like, nah, that was kind of tainted.
true, true. Welcome in, Gigi. How are you? Yeah,
Oh
that's
man.
crazy, man. But yeah, that coming back to that Japanese, and the other
The
one,
130
the
R.
other one, the chicane at the end.
Kimi Raikkonen
No, the
overtook
one, the
Alonso for the
Senna and
lead.
the Prost one.
Oh, that.
Go back time, right? Like quite back.
Oh, 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 oh. Senna. I think Senna had admitted that he purposefully crashed
Crash into.
into Prost because for last year, because last year they were fighting for the championship and Senna and basically they got hit on the chicane. I don't remember which race was it. And then Senna made it back to the track. He won the race but got disqualified
Yeah, he
because he
got
didn't
disqualified
because he
later on.
used a yeah, yeah, yeah. So he was like he purposefully screwed over Prost for the championship. Like that's a crazy thing to admit.
And that reminds me of that Red Bull ring. Norris and
Oh, the
Verstappen from
Norris and
last year
Verstappen. Just goes to show that Verstappen knows the rules and he's gonna exploit it.
exploited literally.
Yeah, yeah. Like I am gonna brake, be ahead of the apex. I don't care what happens to the car. Either you yield or we crash.
We
As
crash.
simple as that.
Bro, it's quite a great mentality. And to do that, you need big balls. I would say that. Like literally you need big balls.
Verstappen, I feel like Verstappen is like one of those drivers, like one of the last old school drivers. Don't talk too much to the media. Just get the job done, and are very ruthless.
Yeah.
Like very ruthless.
He's like, he doesn't care, basically he doesn't care. And
He
you know
literally
how
doesn't care.
he
Yeah.
he he, he loves GP a lot, but if he gets a bad car, he just shouts at GP like relentlessly. That's just crazy.
Man, the patience on that guy, man. Like, God bless his
Oh
soul.
my, right. I know, right? If I was in his spot, I would be like, I'm not gonna work with this guy. He doesn't have manners. He doesn't have this. But in the context of how if he was some other driver, say at the back in the backpacks, like last out of last 50, would have been kicked out of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
team in like 2 or 3 races or something. But being he has shown that I have the capability to do it and reach there and become a world champion and stuff. And it's just shocking. And how have you seen the podcast of you know, the guy who is like a mechanic? Like he wrote a book as well. You know that
The senior mechanic,
the senior
right?
mechanic
Who
with
was
that
shown the
curly
details, the dreads and
dread
everything,
drop.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
He has said that if you
yeah.
hello Vico, how are you? Yeah, and he has said that as well, that whatever is Max and whatever you think he's right or wrong, but the way hi Hinky, how are you? And the way he pushes the team to perform better and to do something great, and how in every he's motivating everyone. Basically, he says that because everyone is there to win, right? However
Yeah, true.
you win
Nobody's there to
however you
finish
want is
last.
not the thing, right? You are in a
Yeah,
corporate level, that's a different story, that your manager is shouting at you and he's just shouting for money, or he wants to do some projects. That's a different story, right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
to do it in a race where everyone is just doing their hard work, thing is like just great. But yeah,
The reason Red Bull is not a midfield team is because of Max.
yeah.
Once Max goes, that team is gonna be a midfield team.
Do you think he will be
There's no
midfield as well? I
chance.
think they might drop to lower
Yeah.
than that. Do you think so?
No, 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 no. They are too established to go below midfield. I feel like. I mean, we said the same for Williams a few years ago, but now they are at back of the pack. So you
But
never know.
but do you think now, if Max leaves, right, leaves Red Bull,
Hmm.
as we
Hmm.
say, it's not the car, it's the driver. Do you think that
It's the
they
driver.
have the fastest car, Red Bull, but they might be not that great.
Nah, nah, nah. They don't have
You
the
think
they
so?
don't have the fastest car. Nah,
No,
nah, nah.
means
Verstappen is
no,
making the
not
car
now.
look
But
good.
I'm saying they have a car which is quite good in pace. But do you think with a driver who's not experienced like Max, or maybe like he has like this mentality of want to win, do you think
Right,
they
right,
might be
right,
doing
right.
something better, or they might be dropping back? Do you think so?
I mean, if you want to answer that question, you can just see last year Lando with McLaren. They had the fastest car, but who was the champion?
Oh yeah, he fucked up, right? He fucked up so
There's
many
your
times,
answer.
man. Yeah, right.
There's your answer. The only see last year Verstappen won't have been the world champion if Lewis was driving that McLaren
Lewis was driving that McLaren.
easily.
Yeah, true, right? He would have been
Yeah, he wouldn't have been the world champion. He would have made up that 81 points deficit easily.
true.
Not easily, but it either he would have made it up or it would have been a lot more closer than what it was.
And we would have had like amazing uh, fights somewhere,
Because
somewhere.
they had the fastest car since Miami.
Yeah.
Right. So that was like I think the fifth or the fourth race of the season, somewhere around that only. There were 19 more races left. Ain't no way Lewis is not making that up, brother. Come on. He won Silverstone in the Mercedes, brother. He could
Yeah.
do it in the McLaren. Come on.
The only thing I remember of them about that, which one was it? Imola? No, was it Imola or the Hungarung? What was that? The papaya rules thing.
Hungry.
Hungry, right? The
Oh, Papa,
papaya.
yeah, 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 hungry, hungry,
Was it
hungry, hungry.
hungry? Oh my
Well, it
God.
was well, the papaya rules were bought in Monza,
Yeah.
but were implemented more in Hungary.
Uh,
Yeah.
Monza they brought
Because
it.
I remember the radio that, you both can fight but papaya rules. Meanwhile, Charles just won the race out of nowhere. Because Ferrari essentially forgot to pit him and accidentally put him on a one stop. I was
Bro.
like, how do you do this, brother?
That's Ferrari for you.
How do you
That's
accidentally win
Ferrari
a
for
race,
you.
brother?
That's Ferrari for you. Ferrari fan. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Oh
But yeah,
man.
let's talk about Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari. What you think that he's gonna achieve this year? Where he's gonna stand, and he's gonna be fighting with get a title.
Oh no. See, not I don't think he's gonna fight for the title this year, although crazier things have happened. But I don't know. It just feels like the McLaren is too strong for them to fight. So I feel like Lewis could finish top three.
Top three.
I mean, hope. Yeah, that like this is prime Ferrari Delulu at this point. Okay,
This only
just just a disclaimer. This is prime Ferrari Delulu.
this is like a dream. This is like a fan dreaming
Yeah,
to for
yeah. This is
Lewis to
this is
come
this is
at
this
least
is this is
three.
pure delusion. This is pure delusion. I know that. This is pure delusion.
Oh God, I know, right? What I think is, how I was just looking at one of the interview, and I thought, yeah, could be, one of the interview was for George Russell. Obviously, he just talked nonsense some of the time. Uh,
Oh god damn.
I don't like
Okay.
George Russell, bro. I don't know. I don't like George Russell.
But he gets the job done. He
So
gets the job
yeah, he
done.
gets the job done. That's it, bro. He's like that worker who is like always be like, oh, he's like that worker at work. He may be like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, and then even sometimes he gets result out of it, and he just does something, and we all like, what the fuck? How did he do it? He's that kind of player.
Yeah. Do nothing, finish P3.
Yeah, he was nearly getting a pole in China. You know that, and
Yeah, I mean that lap was crazy good, not gonna lie. That lap
crazy.
was actually pretty
That's
good.
crazy. So I was saying that how George Russell said recently in one of the interview, right? He said that, oh, it's just the beginning of the season. How Red Bull went down after having such a good car in the beginning of might happen that the tables might turn or something might happen. You never know. This is F1. It might just go down
Yeah.
suddenly at any point of time. So I am thinking is, do you think that obviously McLaren is like, if it was not going to rain in
Melbourne. Yeah,
Piastri
they
would
were
have
they were
been,
basically gonna win.
yeah, PS3 might have got P1, but Orlando Norris is obviously not gonna give him.
Nah, Lando was
Slice,
very comfortable in yeah, Lando was very comfortable in Australia. I think it would have been a McLaren 1-2 with Lando winning. It still would have been Lando winning,
yeah.
but it would have been a lot more closer between him and Piastri.
Yeah, yeah, that's what, like, Lando would not have given a easy, thing that okay, you
Hmm.
can just pass, or easy overtake. Would have made it hard for him and made him struggle for it, like a little bit. But I
It
think,
ain't Hungry 2024 anymore.
oh yeah, true, right? No papaya rules anymore,
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
You know how they don't say anything about papaya rules now, and that's so shocking that
Nah, I don't think so. They will now.
because they know they fucked up,
They got
right?
very Yeah, they got trolled for it heavily. So I don't think they're gonna do it this season. I mean, you never know, but they'll let them fight, and then whoever's leading, they'll be like, he's number one, he's number two. Deal with it, brother.
I think Lewis might fight back. I think I'm seeing here is like Lewis might come back. Okay.
Oh, so Lewis.
Uh,
Oh, Lewis to fight against the McLarens?
Not McLaren's, but I think he might fight again. Uh, he might get second. Like second means he's second in maybe world, not world title, like the constructors.
Second.
Yeah, I think Ferrari would take
Damn.
the second one after McLaren, bro. I think so. But do you
Ah,
think
so for the
Mercedes?
constructors, no, they can. They can because see, Antonelli, as much of a prodigy he is, it is still his first season.
Yeah,
He hasn't driven in a lot of tracks for this season, right? And see, whatever you want to say about Australia, that he finished P4, rain, brother.
so
Lot of drivers DNF'd, lot of drivers fucked up the strategy. So there was like it's still very impressive for a rookie to come into to come into a top team. Then his first race is a complete, it's a
yeah,
wet race, and he did not fuck up the car as everyone was fucking up the car. Even Alonso fucked up the car. Can you
yeah,
imagine? The most
science
experienced driver on the grid. Exactly, science. The car gave out.
car came out. Yeah,
Mo- but Antonelli didn't, so that is impressive. But then, if it was a dry race, he wasn't going to finish P4.
and
Everybody knows that he wasn't.
he wasn't. Yeah, true. And I think he has good control over the car. Or maybe he has this thing. You know how some of the drivers are so good and control the car, even though out of track, they can bring it back anyhow,
Max
right?
Verstappen.
Yeah, Max Verstappen
Max
is one of the
Verstappen.
biggest example. Remember Silverstone?
20, 2016 Brazilian Grand Prix. Brother, it
Oof,
was raining and it
oof,
drifted.
that was crazy.
How did he not crash, man? I still don't understand.
Did
How
you,
did he not crash till
did
this
you
day,
watch his
bro?
dad's reaction on it, like the live reaction on it? He was like,
Nah,
oof,
I didn't. But
it was like
the
that.
fact it didn't crash was
Yeah.
like, damn, dude.
If
Like,
we talk about,
how?
yeah, if we talk about reactions stuff, do you remember, um, 2021 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix?
Oh,
Jeddah,
he
and
was on such a good
and
lap.
Alonso was giving interview that time. Remember that? And
Yeah,
Alonso
he
just
literally
saw that.
his rear right. Yeah, his rear right crashed out. Like brother was also like he was literally millimeters. Like you couldn't get any more closer
Closer than
without
that,
crashing to the wall. That lap was so good, man. Like one of the greatest laps to not be finished,
not
dude.
be finished. True.
Yeah, that was insane, man. That was insane.
But yeah, uh what do you think? Like my question, thing you Noda gonna finish in top 10 Japanese Grand Prix.
I'll give you one more surprise. I think he's gonna finish top five.
Oh, what the heck? No, no, really?
I don't know, man. Like whenever I see a Red Bull second driver seat, I always think, oh, they're gonna get fucked. With Yuki, I don't know. I just have this weird kind of faith that this guy is gonna be different. I don't know.
Yuki,
It's just pure vibes. It's just pure vibes. I can't give you if you ask me for a reason or just I can't.
you
I don't
think
know.
he's
It
like
just feels like the guy is gonna finish top five.
you
He's
think
gonna finish top five.
he's like that silent killer kind of a person that not in the books, and
He's not.
he's not silent in
He's not
radio, I
silent.
would say. Not radio. I'm saying silent is not visible much, because people make fun of him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
remember his interview,
Hmm.
someone asked him, what is your dream? And he's like, I want to open a restaurant and not become a world champion.
Restaurant. Yeah, I mean that was very wholesome. Not gonna lie,
Yeah, it's just
that was
imagine.
very
Yeah,
wholesome.
because they showed all the drivers, remember, even the rookie drivers,
Yeah,
they all were
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, so you think it's gonna be top five? Yeah, I think it's gonna be top 10,
Yeah,
but top five. I would say he might finish P6 or P7 because we can't. You know what? Other thing is Obviously, Ferrari fucked up um, China, right? That disqualification they had, right?
How they Lewis won the sprint that weekend, man. How did they fuck that up, dude?
Fred Wasser just commented on that, and he says that we didn't change anything in the car. And you think that in just 2 days, you're not going to put any a single bolt or remove a single bolt of the car, and the car is as it is, and you're just changing the tires and giving it out on the race. Do you think so?
I mean, they could do it because it worked for them in the sprint quali and the sprint. So they were like, let's not change it. But I have 100% sure they changed it.
Change it,
They
right?
just don't want to admit it. They
Yeah.
changed it. They definitely changed it because Lewis was not at all comfortable in the car.
Yeah, he
You
was
could
he
tell.
was he was not from the beginning, right? I think was he not
Yeah.
comfortable in college as well? I remember he was shouting in the college as well.
Comparatively to sprint and the sprint race, he was not as comfort. I felt like he was not as competitive for sorry, comfortable for the main quali and race.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think what I think is as I said, Yuki Tsunoda you should finish by. But if you think that they might not fuck up this one in Japanese, which is like which gives an advantage. Obviously, it helps you with straights because it has like high speed corners and everything. But it the first part, like the first sector of sector one of the whole track is Ferrari could because they have quite a good car which runs corners, right? Quite good in the corners,
The
like happening.
problem with Ferrari is that you don't know which Ferrari you're gonna get.
Oh, every race
Every week
is something different.
it feels like it's a different team altogether.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how did they how
Like so you don't know. It's very difficult to judge. Like see in the practice they can be like P1, P2 and then they'll suddenly finish P6, P7. Like what
how did that
happened?
happen? Yeah, true, right? How did that happen? What did you do? Like, what changes did you do? Did you? It's
Like
quite
it's crazy,
difficult to
man.
understand what. How
Yeah.
did they do it?
For other teams, like for other teams where they finish in practice, they're relatively closer to that. For Ferrari, I don't know
What
what
they do,
happens.
and
Just collapses all of a sudden for them.
that is true, and that is why I was thinking is if they bounce back in a way, they might things which they did in Chinese Grand Prix and everything. So what I was thinking is you can't take out two McLarens, can't take out one of the can't take Max Verstappen top five, and then you can't take out one of the Ferrari. So if they are all in the top five, how can Yuki
Nah,
Tsunoda gonna
Mercedes is not
finish?
gonna be good.
You think so?
Nah, they're not gonna be
He
good.
finished
They'll be okay.
FP1
They'll
in
they'll make it. They'll make it till Q3. But I don't think they're gonna finish ahead. They'll be like sixth or seventh.
because I think what happened is I was just seeing, as I said, some George Russell. He was telling that they got a new package, Japanese Grand Prix. I think is price package and in the obviously corners, which but they are already the second or third team for like and he got like he's like the second in the drivers championship as well right now.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can't
yeah.
keep him out of
Why do I say that is because Suzuka has always been a very technical circuit. And from the last few years, even though I mean I understand the car's bad, but they haven't been as competitive as the Red Bulls, Ferraris, or the McLarens. They haven't been as competitive as them, right? So that's why I feel like Mercedes might be at the lower end, although it will be a very close spectrum. Like the difference between the first fastest car and the fourth fastest car will be barely in the tenths.
yeah.
It will be close, but I feel like the top three teams, the McLarens, the Red Bulls, and the Ferraris, just might edge them over.
Oh yeah.
That's what I feel.
I am the thing is I'm trying to find it little bit difficult to digest that Ferrari sorry Mercedes out in from top 4 or 3 is because how this
I
guy
understand that. Like,
Kiwi
yeah,
guy guy he was a rookie obviously he has a great talent and even if you have seen one of the press someone from Ferrari sorry some of one of like an interview with all the rookies right all the rookies just said on a round table and
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get the points, first points, and that happened actually, right? So they know
Yeah, he
what
finished
is,
P4.
yeah, right, and they know and they know what is on, and how it's gonna come out and how good he is as a
To
driver.
be to be fair, we had Olien and Haas
Oh,
again rare points
yeah,
finish. You have Bortoletto and Sauber again rare points
yeah,
finish. Then you had Lawson in the Red Bull, which we know was a disaster,
could be, yeah,
which was
that's right,
gonna be
yeah,
a disaster, and
it
it
is.
was a disaster, right? So out of all the rookies, the scenario was already set for Antonelli to be the first one to score points. You know, if you think about it.
Mercedes, right? And then that's what they said as
Yeah,
well. Like he's in
exactly.
Mercedes, that's why he's gonna get it.
Hmm.
But you remember, said Ollie Behrman, like we're gonna talk about, right, how Behrman
Oh, that
was
ba-
saying
he
ciao.
deserved. He deserved driver of the day for China.
Yeah, true, right?
Kimi should not have gotten the driver of the day, brother. He started P7 and finished P7.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like Oli should have won DOTD, man.
Yeah,
No way, no way
such a
Antonelli
hard
got
work, I would say.
DOTD,
Like
bro.
he was the, I think he
Yeah,
was the most busiest person on the track. Was, you know what?
he was actually overtaking drivers in
And
a Haas.
yeah, and I was actually surprised that at the end of the race, like last 10 to 15 laps, if you back like top tens and they're like fighting, but this was like at the back. That's crazy that they're like,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
fighting at the back and he was like doing all the maneuvers and everything. On
Overtakes
that
and
turn,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
which turn was it, but at that hairpin, he was taking each and
Mm-hmm.
every one, man. He in each and every one. That's crazy. Jack Tuan, or Pierre Gasly, I guess,
His
there,
fight
right?
with Gasly, yeah, that fight with Gasly was fun. That was very fun.
He was
Yeah, that
he was
was
also
fun.
like, I'm not gonna give you the overtake. I'll make you work hard for
Gasly,
it.
man. 2021 Gasly, man. Streets will never forget. 2021 Gasly was different gravy. Yeah.
But yeah, moving ahead with uh, rookies.
Hmm.
Um, who's gonna score points?
I mean,
The rookie.
Antonelli is gonna score points.
Yeah, he's there. Now I'm saying other rookies who has not scored points like Bortel.
I feel
No,
like Lawson
Bortoleto
will
has, right?
finish top 10. I feel like Lawson will finish top 10
Lawson finished top 10.
with
I
Hajar.
think Hajar will
Yeah.
finish top 10.
Hajar is gonna be there. Hajar and Lawson double points for Racing Bulls, I feel like.
Oh, that's a
Because
big
Lawson was a lot
prediction.
more because Lawson was a lot more comfortable in the Racing Bulls car as compared to the Red Bull.
Yeah, and he.
Right. So yeah, I feel like Lawson can finish top 10. Hopefully they don't F up the strategy
Oh yeah,
like they
which
do
they
it
did
every
in
single
China.
time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, Chinese crown. Why
Right?
did they pit them? I don't understand.
See, that's why I have a little bit of faith in Yuki finishing top 5. Why? Because he can drive the car. It's the strategy that always fucked him over out of the points. Red
Uh
Bull, if anything else, they can get the strategy right. They'll get the strategy right.
yeah. Anything
So
that they,
that's why there is a
yeah,
little bit of faith ki, he might finish top 5. And but you know what? Then there'll be another problem that then Marco and Horner will be justified in saying that it's the driver and not the car. But then the hypocrisy comes in. Then why didn't you bring Sonoda in?
yeah.
Like Sonoda
Keeps on
doing
going
well
on.
also has problems.
Yeah, right.
Sonoda
And,
doing well also has
and
problems.
you know what? It just if it does bad, I guess, right? Obviously, like the car, right? But if it does good,
It's
right?
the car.
What happens is the kind of uh, appreciation or whatever is required for Yuki Tsunoda, it's all diverted to Red Bull, saying that, oh, they made a mistake. Everyone press conference will be pushing Red Bull like, why did you make a mistake? Why did you not bring him in? As you said, and that gets more
Exactly.
attention than him doing great. Okay, he did great. Just forget what happened in the past and move ahead. Let's talk about future. But that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
The press conference is just how it's like started to crazy. And you can't keep it out, right? You know how it is, right?
Oh damn. Yeah.
Can't keep it.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of questions are going to be answered for in the Japanese Grand Prix. So, okay, let's do the predictions
Oh
then.
yeah, let's do the predictions. Yeah.
Yes, I wrote them
So
down.
you, bro, I am not prepared for it, so I don't know what I'm gonna say. But I'll
Yeah,
think
because actually the problem is I'll forget I placed which driver where. So that's why I wrote it down. So that I'm like, okay, yeah.
before we do that, I have something
Yeah.
till one of the um one of the I follow on that it's an Instagram post which says that you via press conference in Japan says that I got a message from Pierre that he wanted to call me and share a couple of ideas of what have done. And it was very nice of him. Cool tips. And Checo also as well.
Ah,
Those
Checo
two have
also,
been
yes.
very supportive. So
Hmm. I know about Checo. I didn't know Gasly also made him a call. I knew about Checo.
it's crazy, man. That now just imagine all that
Yeah, it's
their
all Red Bull.
fault is the car. So where all this time delusion that and Toto said that I have written for you. Checo has said that
Yeah,
that comment
that was actually
that
facts.
was
He
actually
wasn't
facts.
kidding.
But that got everything. That time it all got into in the Mercedes aerodynamics. They fucked up, and
Yeah, 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 yeah,
for
yeah.
question
Everyone was
what is it
trolling
called? Yeah,
Mercedes for that. He was right.
yeah, he was right. Toto
He
had
was
the
right.
facts, and
Toto was right. God damn.
he's quite impressive kind of. He looks everywhere. I would say. He not out
Yeah,
in the. He's
like
not even though he comes out in the camera less now, which was since 2021 when he was there. Everywhere. Um, he's still
I
a
mean, it
quite
was a title fight. He was gonna win everything.
yeah. Now he's invisible and quiet in the media and everything, but he's not out of fight, and he's thinking every day how the Mercedes come out on the.
He gives you the he basically gives you the headline
Yeah,
for
he
the
he
week.
he does, right. He has certain statements which is
It's
quite
either
crazy.
it's either it's either him, Helmut Marko, or Christian Horner. One of
Yeah,
the three.
crazy.
They'll give you the headline of the week.
Helmet Marco, my this guy is just crazy.
Oh man,
He just says anything, isn't it?
how is he still there, bro? I
Yeah,
don't
right.
understand. Like rest in peace, his soul. Dietrich is no longer here.
Yeah,
The
true.
owner of Red Bull. He's no longer here.
And still he's there, right?
Exactly. Like Dietrich was the reason Marco was there.
Yeah,
And now I think it's Max and it's because of Max now, I think.
yeah.
Because Max has said it on record that he owes a lot to Marco for his career. So yeah,
He
kind of
picks
makes
up,
it difficult to fire him.
and I think he picks up quite good talent, I guess, in a way. But obviously, the statements he make is quite.
Doesn't treat them properly. That's the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't read. And yeah,
They are
true.
they find amazing talent, no doubt about it. Red Bull Academy is great at finding talents. They don't manage it properly.
Yeah. And you know how one was saying about everyone who comes out of Red Bull becomes a good driver. Gasly is still here in Alpine
They
driving.
become good drivers for other teams.
Yeah, true, right? That's funny, man. That's funny. But yeah, I think we had a lot to chat about, but yeah, it's the constraint of the time we have. Um,
Yeah.
uh, I hope that we constantly do
Oh
this, and
man.
if we spend
Yeah.
1 hour at least a couple of days
Yeah.
the
This
weekend,
will
it
be
would be
fun.
good.
I mean, we have a triple header
We have a
coming up.
triple header coming up, right?
Oh
So
no.
that would be fun, right?
Yeah, that'll
So
be
much
fun.
F1, man. So much F. Excited. I need to
Mm,
buy subscription as well.
Never
Just my
stop.
F1 subscription is gone.
Hopefully it never stops.
Yeah, hopefully never stops, right? Yeah.
Never
I don't
stops,
think we're
man.
gonna get bored in F1, man. It's quite an
Nah,
interesting
nah. It's just
race.
nah. We are just too deep into it now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
great.
thing. We're just too deep into it.
Because when I
I mean,
scroll,
we made it past the Verstappen domination era, bro. It can't get worse than
can't
that.
get worse than that. Yeah, true, man. Right? Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah. And yeah, I was just like telling that whenever I scroll my Instagram or my whatever YouTube, it's like just F1 feeds and everything. It's like just
Yeah, yeah,
keeps on getting
yeah,
so many feeds of F1. It's like just crazy.
yeah. Yep.
But yeah, predictions time,
Okay. Yes, prediction time. Oh no.
qualification,
These are gonna age horribly.
bro.
At least for me.
Or me, I'm
At
not
least
even
for me.
prepared. It might be me. I'm not even prepared.
Like I can already see half of it's not gonna happen, but I'm still gonna go with it. Cause
Okay,
why not?
yeah, you go on. Tell me
Uh,
P5 in qualification.
for quali P5, I've gone with Yuki Tsunoda. Yes, sir.
Let's go. Let's go. Nice.
Q3. He's gonna make it to Q3. He's
Gonna make it
gonna
to P3 for sure.
like in the first run. I feel like in the first runs he's gonna be top three, and then he's gonna drop off to P5. That's how Delulu I am. I am on the hype train,
Would
brother. I am
he
on the
would
hype
he
train for
fuck up?
Sonoda.
Think so? He might crash.
Nah,
You think
nah,
so?
nah, nah,
Because he's in
nah, nah,
pressure,
nah.
first of all, driving an F1 Red Bull
Nah.
car.
I feel like he's embracing the pressure very well.
Okay,
He's gonna do it. He's
agree.
gonna do it.
I say Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, for
P5.
P5. Okay. Nah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Ferrari.
What about P4?
Verstappen.
Verstappen in P4. Yeah.
Because it's a very technical circuit and Verstappen is gonna push the car to the limits, right? The problem with that is key on a technical circuit, if you go over the limit, it's gonna punish you very hard,
Yeah.
right? So I feel like even I'm not saying his laps are gonna like he's gonna go off the track or he's gonna crash or something. I just feel like the car isn't gonna be as good for him to be in the top three.
What if he rains?
I mean, if Sonoda P5 is confirmed and Sonoda gives him a DRS and he goes P2,
Could be right. Just possible, right?
I mean,
Anything
it
is
could be,
possible.
it could be.
Must be the
But I
water.
go for Verstappen. Yeah, I'll go for Verstappen P4.
Okay. I go for Charles Leclerc. Ferrari. I want both of the Ferraris in top 5 for qualification.
My
Because I don't
God,
want
my
that
guy has more
Mercedes
faith.
of George Russell anywhere in top 5.
My guy has more faith in Ferrari than
Ferrari
me,
than you.
man.
Being a big fan of Ferrari. Look at me wearing Red Bull and supporting
I'm just,
Ferrari. Crazy.
I am just realistic, brother.
Oh, I know. I know.
2008, 17 years of pain,
Oh
brother.
yeah.
I'm just being realistic.
You know them more than me, right? That they disappoint you very well.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
They disappoint you so much, isn't it?
Oh God.
Uh, okay. P3. Oh,
Now contradicting all of that I said, Lewis Hamilton.
oh my god. So your Lewis Hamilton was waiting
Contradicting
for
all of that.
P3.
Yes. Yes. Lewis for
Oh my
P3.
god.
Exactly. Contradicting all of
All
that.
of that is like Lewis on P3 now. Oh my god, man.
Yes,
That's crazy.
sir.
That's amazing. For me,
Yes,
it
sir.
would be Max Verstappen at that P3.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I was just looking at the
I can see
records,
that happening.
from
Yeah, yeah,
past two
I
races
can
and
see that
everything.
happening. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
Top two.
I'm hoping that why I'm saying P3 because just like beginning, right? FP3. Red Bull might find that little here and there
Yeah,
bolts and
might
nuts,
find that
you
extra.
know.
Yeah.
So and Japanese Grand Prix has a good record of Max Verstappen on that track. Obviously, I'm not gonna give him pole because McLaren is McLaren. So gonna be like
Realistic.
P2. Who's
Uh,
gonna be P2?
the pastry man.
The pastry man, the Piastri,
Yes,
Oscar
Piastri
Piastri.
is gonna be P2
Oh, nice.
because it is a technical circuit, and I feel like, I mean, predictably, Lando's gonna be P1.
Yeah.
I feel like Lando might just, I mean, China was a technical circuit and he struggled a lot, but I feel like the McLaren is a lot more comfortable at Suzuka from what we have seen in the last few races. So it might just play into Lando's hand a lot more as compared to Piastri. Although it could be completely wrong and Piastri just be like, go fuck your logic, I'm gonna get pole.
So, because you said Oscar Piastri, I'm gonna put P2 for Lando Norris.
For the sake of being different, goddamn.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Lando
Okay,
Norris in P2
okay.
because I don't know. I think he's good. Obviously, he's good in everything. Right now, his pace works, races works, strategies works, and everything works. But I'm gonna put him P2 because obviously Oscar Piastri was like what P something in FP1. but
P15, 16.
15 or
Yeah,
16
yeah.
something,
But
right?
it's practice one
Yeah, it's
again.
a practice, right? I'm gonna put him in because I've seen him doing certain mistakes, well, which was obviously gonna not do it qualifying. I hope, fingers crossed for that. But he's gonna be for me because I think Oscar P will get the edge, and Oscar PS3 is fighting for championship, so he's gonna give us 200, 300, 400, whatever. And as I said, it's P2 for Lando Norris, P1 for Oscar PS3 for me,
Oscar Piastri.
and that's Lando Norris for you, I
Okay.
guess.
Ah. Okay. So Oscar's ruthlessness to overcome Lando's experience. Okay, that's
Yeah, that's what
interesting.
that's what my
That's
thinking is.
interesting.
I think is um Lando being Lando sometimes, but I think might being Lando, but Oscar PS3 edge cutting knife, that guy that sometimes comes out from somewhere and does some magic to his driving skill, and he finds his space somewhere. I don't know how, in the middle of the race when everyone has saying and my tires are dying and everything is dying, and then he finds space in Melbourne. He finds pole in China and in China, which is, I don't know. Melbourne was quite a different track than China, but
Melbourne, yeah, I mean, mistakes were made.
giving
He
giving
still
the
managed to finish P9.
yeah, but yeah, that's the um predictions I have. But yeah, do you wanna do for the race, or do you think we should do
Yes, yes. Nah, 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 nah. We'll do it now. Because see, if we know, see, making the predictions is a
from
lot
the
more fun if we
phone? Yeah,
don't know what's gonna happen.
let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So for the race, so I have P5. So my P5 and my P4 are the same as quali.
Oh, so Yuki
P5
Tsunoda,
Sonoda,
4 is
P4
Max.
Verstappen. Yes.
Okay, mine P5. Mine was Lewis Hamilton, right? I'm gonna put
For
Charles
quali, yes.
Leclerc as P5.
So Charles for qualifying was P3.
No, was for me was
No,
P4.
Verstappen was P3. Okay, so he was not even in the top 5. God damn, okay.
Yeah.
So he's
No,
gonna
no,
make up positions. Okay.
no. Charles Leclerc was P4 for me, but he's gonna finish P5 for me.
Okay. Oh no, he's
There is a
gonna drop
reason for it.
positions. God damn.
There is a reason for it. And P4 is gonna be Max Verstappen. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I think he's gonna
okay,
drop back.
okay. And who's gonna go ahead? Now I'm interested.
The person who's gonna go ahead, I think, I'm giving like a quite a crazy fact. I don't know it's gonna happen, but I think this guy, George Russell, is gonna get P3
Are you
again. Yeah,
serious, brother? He's oh my god. He's not even in the top 5 and he's gonna oh my god, dude. So he's actually gonna do something and
maybe
finish
it's the
P3.
strategy. I don't know.
Got it.
I think is it the it might be the strategy, or it might be the rain. I'm thinking perspective, because they say it's quite sunny right now in FP1 and 2
Ha,
maybe
they say for the race it might rain a
50%.
little, yeah.
It says
Hmm.
50% chances of rain. Giving the record of rain, giving the record of drivers performing in the rain and how good they are and how they are getting poles and everything. I think is gonna be,
So Russell to perform amazingly if it rains and
if it
P3. Damn.
rains, and obviously I'm giving it above Max Verstappen. I have to do that, putting my heart out. The reason is because
Over Verstappen in the wet.
yeah.
Over Verstappen.
Verstappen is giving.
Are
I'm
we
giving it
sure?
because of the car. I'm giving it because of the car Red Bull have.
Are we sure?
It's
Do
quite
not
a.
forget last year Brazil, brother.
Do you want me
Don't
to?
forget last year Brazil, brother.
You want me to put P1 for Max Verstappen? Do you think so?
I mean,
I
if
can
it
do
rains,
that.
sure, why not?
Yeah, I know. That would be.
I'm just saying. Verstappen didn't have the fastest car in Brazil. It was wet, and he came P1 from P17. Just putting that out there.
Oh yeah, true.
Just putting it out
You
there.
making you changing my mind now. Bro, I need to write this
That was
down.
the
So
point.
that we can.
That was the whole point of this. Yes, sir.
I need to write this down so that I can go back
Yeah.
and check. Okay, wait.
And I'll forward you my predictions so that if you want to make a post of it, key our predictions for the qualifying and everything was this. You could
You
do
know
that.
what? I'm gonna put Russell as P4 now.
Oh shit, okay.
And swap Max Verstappen in P3. I'm not gonna give him win. because I still think
The car is not there.
car is not there. Yeah, so I'm gonna give
Yeah,
Russell as
understandable.
P4, and this who was P5? Lewis. Sorry, Leclerc was.
Damn, Lewis to drop
Leclerc
off,
tried
huh?
a lot, bro, in China. So tried a crazy
I
man.
mean, oh my God, you said China. How does the car become faster without the end plate?
Yeah, right. So they find an
How does
aerodynamic
that
fault.
happen?
Do you think they found an aerodynamic fault in that?
I hope they did. I hope they did. How does the car become faster with a broken front wing, brother? That's not how aerodynamics work.
That's crazy, right? How did that happen?
I mean, they got DQ'd for that, but how does the car
Do you
work?
think?
This
I think
team
it
is so
was
weird.
it because it was like when he was turning, the flaps were like like going like that,
It was basically,
stopping you. Basically
uh,
DRS.
if you remember, if you remember the flexi wings,
Oh yeah,
the flexi front wings, yeah, it was acting like that.
yeah,
So because the weight is a little unbalanced, right? So it was flexing. So basically, the amount of drag that you were gonna get into corners was reducing significantly. So
yeah.
they accidentally made a flexi wing by breaking the wing. God damn
They
Ferrari.
accidentally win the race. They accidentally make a flexi
You know what, Ferrari? Just forget about the strategy, brother.
just to
That's
accidentally
where you do best.
just to
That's where you are
on the
at the
spot
best.
decide what you need to do.
Because see, Lewis won the race. There was no pit stop, no strategy, no nothing.
Yeah.
Lewis won the race. Monza, they forgot to pit Charles for the for the second pit stop. They win the race. Austin GP, they didn't bring any upgrades. They finished P1 P2. Mexico, again no upgrades. Finish P1 P2. They do nothing and they do shit.
True. How did they do that?
Like
But every time, yeah, right.
like what?
What team is that? Who does that? People say we have a nice package and everything, and they're like, okay, they're on the top. They have like a
They
nice.
literally do eat 5 star, do nothing and win. Like brother, how? Like why? Why do you do this?
Why do you do this? Crazy
Just
man,
win,
crazy.
man, please.
Yeah, true, right? That's great.
Oh man. Okay. So we are done
Ah,
P5, P4, and P3 you went
P3.
for.
I went for Max. No, it's just stupid. I'm being stupid.
Nah, to be fair, I did convince you out of making
Oh
a
yeah,
P4,
yeah,
so
true.
that's
And
that's
that's
a bit
a
on me.
yeah,
That's a bit on me,
yeah, true, right?
but don't forget Brazil 2024, brother.
Oh yeah, no, I can never forget this race. I know I watched it so
Betting
many
against
times.
Max,
Oh no, right?
yeah, betting against Max is just asking for a defeat,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, yeah. True,
It's
man.
just he's just that good. Okay, for me, P3, it's gonna be the pastry man.
Pastry man. Oh my God. Why P3
Yes.
for pastry? He's gonna drop
P3,
down.
I
You
feel
said
like
from
he's
P2 to P3.
yes,
Oh, turn one.
yes,
You're talking
yes,
about Max overtaking
yes,
Austin.
because Lando and Piastri are gonna get into it. Nah, you know what? Nah, wait, wait.
Oh,
We'll
you
get to
know what?
P1 and I'll tell you.
I
Yeah,
got what you mean to say.
nah, wait, wait. We'll wait. Nah, nah,
Okay,
nah, nah,
okay,
nah, nah.
okay.
We'll
My
get there.
P3
Wait,
is already
wait.
done, so you have to go for P2. Or you want
Yeah.
me to say P2?
P2 now, now, because I'm in prime Delulu mode.
Oh yeah, I know. I can see that.
I wrote P2 for Lewis.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna change that, and I'm
Good.
gonna go for.
P2 for Lewis
I'm,
Hamilton?
yes.
Where
Now,
is he
no, no, no,
coming
no, no,
from?
no. Wait,
From
wait
P5
for the
for you.
punchline, brother. No, no. He was a P3 for me
Put
in quali.
P3, okay.
No, 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 no. Wait for the Delulu to hit now. I wrote Lewis for P2.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna change that, and I'm gonna say Lando for P2.
Lando. And
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. No. You give your prediction. I'll give you whenever
So
we go
who's
to
P1
P1.
for you? I know I'm confused
No,
now. You
no,
said
no,
Max or
just
Lewis?
wait, just wait. Delulu is gonna hit, brother.
Okay, okay.
Delulu is gonna hit.
For me, P2 will be Lando Norris. Or he's gonna stay in P2 and he's gonna finish.
Okay.
What
Okay,
I
fair
think.
enough. Yes. Now, time for the Delulu.
What's happening? Let's see. Who's the P1 for you?
P1.
Yeah. Your race winner.
Lewis
Lewis Hamilton. No.
Hamilton.
No, I don't think he's winning.
Lewis is
Oh,
he's
crazy.
gonna do it.
Do you think he
He will
can?
finish P3 in he'll finish P3 in quali
Yeah.
for the race.
Yeah.
Piastri and Lando are gonna get into it for turn one, and we are gonna have a through goes Hamilton moment
Oh my God,
in
that's
turn
a
one,
big
and he's
prediction.
gonna lead the race. Ferrari will actually pull off a good strategy, and Lewis will win his first proper race with Ferrari at the Japanese Grand Prix. I said it.
You know
I
what?
believe.
I'm just dreaming. After 2 days, we are talking honestly, and you'll be like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know
probably
what?
gonna cry.
You'll be like, oh, you know what? They fucked up again.
I'm probably gonna cry.
But could be, it
But
could be
we'll see.
possible. Yeah, yeah, it could be possible, man. You know,
Nah, I
McLaren
am
is
I
so.
am putting my faith. I'm putting my faith into Lewis because the thing is with Lewis, if you give him the car to do it, he's gonna do it. He is gonna do it. He's always gonna be a threat.
Uh,
So yeah, he's gonna do it.
he
He's
he
gonna do it.
he's gonna do it. Okay, I maybe I think yeah he might, but yeah, obviously my number one, as I said, P1 is Oscar Piast, the pastryman. You know,
Piastri,
he's on the
the
top
pastry
for me,
man.
and because I see him as a champion somewhere, at some point, and I think he's gonna be before Lando Norris. That's what I think. Um,
Oh,
that's
you know
one of
what?
the biggest thing.
The funny thing is, my father also thinks the same.
He's gonna be before
Piastri is
Lando
gonna
Norris.
do it. Yeah, 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 he's gonna do it before Lando, and I was like, that's kind of insane to think about it
I feel it. I
because,
feel inside him. He has that.
mm,
He's like doesn't talk much. Even though he said that day, right? He was like shouting outside the helmet, not on the mic. Because
my
that's
guy,
crazy, right?
yeah,
That
yeah,
that kind of person who is like so focused and he knows what that that mentality. I was obviously it's quite different than how Max started his journey because he was like quite shouting and everything, whatever he was, right? But in a way, they both have the same mentality that what win or nothing, either
yeah,
win or either
yeah,
just something they are like that, that mentality, either win or win. It's crazy. I feel inside him
yeah.
somewhere, and obviously, if he's not gonna win it, it's because of McLaren. Might he might change in 2026, but you never know. Yeah, if
Damn!
he don't,
After signing for 2028.
could be. I'm obviously he
I
signed for it,
mean,
but that's what I think is if he's on the edge to win 2025 this year, doesn't win because of McLaren. Either he's gonna go different, team, gonna not be that nice. That's what I think.
oh, we have some end of year predictions going on here, eh? Oh, god
Oh,
damn.
crazy.
Okay, so yeah, one crazy prediction for the race.
One crazy prediction for the race.
Right,
Um,
mind.
crazy prediction for the race. Crazy
Yes,
prediction
sir.
is the okay. One of the crazy prediction. What I think this time, uh, there will be a fight.
Oh, for the lead.
No, 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 no. For the lead, fight
Uh huh.
either
Uh huh.
crashing or something or whatever happen. I'm Lawson
So you think either
crashing on the
Yuki is
track
gonna be that behind, or Lawson is gonna be that ahead?
or something happening. Something is happening somewhere. You know how they change tires
So,
sometimes, right? Like in like section one, section two. You know what I
so
mean? Like
yeah,
when they go
yeah,
like
yeah.
how they go like in the pit and change the tires, right? Might come ahead or he might get the back
Hmm,
or
hmm,
something
hmm,
happens. He's
hmm.
not gonna give side. It's like he's gonna do exactly what he did to Checo in Mexico. That's what my
Damn.
prediction.
So Yuki has to qualify a bit low for that, or Lawson has to go high.
Higher for that, or either gonna be like
Damn.
pit stop would make something Alonso.
Hmm.
They might go
Strategy
light or
F
something.
ups. Right.
Yeah.
So okay. So I'll try and ask you for a more specific prediction. Do you think Yuki
No,
and
you have to tell
Lawson
me
will
which
recreate?
what is
No, no,
your
no, no. I'm just asking this question.
regarding that.
So
Okay,
do you think? Yeah, yeah. Do you think Yuki and Lawson are gonna recreate Senna Prost in turn one?
turn one.
Yes,
Oh my
because the
god,
field will be bunched up. I mean, someone gets a good start, they're right up their ass, and then do you think they'll recreate Senna
man,
Prost?
you just made me think that could be possible. You know that.
Oh my god! See, because it's Japan, right?
Yeah,
It's very
right.
standard to predict that someone's gonna recreate Sana Frost
And
into
happened in the
turn one.
past, the history of turn one in
Yes,
Japan. Three cars go wide together, three or four as well. I've seen, how people might
it
try
almost
to.
happened in 23, I think, with Piastri, Norris, and Verstappen. They went three wide into turn one.
Here, it happened
It was
last year as
23 or
well. No,
24.
Alex Albon and
23 or
Ricardo.
24. Again, yeah, that also.
Yeah,
So, like, you just don't know. Someone is gonna recreate Sana Frost.
would be, yeah. Either Senna Prost
So,
or
do you
maybe
think they're
someone
gonna
else.
create?
Four cars together. You never know.
Okay. So, crazy prediction for you is Lawson and Sonoda crashing into each other, or some
Or maybe some
incident is gonna
incident is
happen
going to
between
happen.
them.
Some penalty or something is coming off. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
My
Surprise
crazy
me.
prediction is, I mean, I don't know if it's very surprising, but my crazy prediction is that Racing Bulls are gonna have a double points finish.
Means, oh yeah, okay.
So,
Both of like top 10.
so
That
both are gonna make it to top
That's
10.
a
Yes,
quite,
sir.
if they do it, and imagine Tsunoda crashes in the race, what gonna happen?
Or how about Sonoda finishes P5, Racing Bulls are double points finish. Suddenly
Everything
Red
is
Bulls
good.
are like, suddenly Red Bull becomes a genius, my guy.
Oh my god, right? Everyone's like, oh my god, these guys have like coped up with the pressure, isn't it?
The PR for Red Bull is gonna be
Crazy,
crazy if
crazy,
my
crazy.
predictions are true.
Imagine both of them are like constantly getting points, Red Bull and Racing Bulls constantly
Yeah,
getting points now and then. It would be just crazy,
yeah,
man. Just crazy
yeah.
to imagine.
Red Bulls will suddenly look like geniuses for replacing Lawson within the first two races. Although they could have just placed Sunoda in the car in the
In the
first
first
race,
race.
but yeah,
So
but
true.
never
Never
mind.
mind.
They could
They
have done that at the start.
It's like they realize their
Sure.
mistake, right? They realize their mistake, right? At a point, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, one
Oh man.
one last question for
Lewis to
me.
finish P1.
You're gonna
I'm
regret it, you
already
know
kind of
that.
regretting it. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Oh god.
Before I think, yeah, if you have something, you can go ahead and ask me. But yeah, one,
I just
yeah,
hope that the Delulu is true for my mental health,
bro,
bro.
you have been deluluing all your life.
Lewis to finish P1 by qualifying P3, bro. God damn.
Oh
I'm kind
my
of
god.
regretting that prediction now.
Oh god, yeah, right. Oh my god, that would be so crazy, man. If Luke wins, I would be like, oh yeah, someone else is also in the fight. And as I said, you could be right because I said P2 for Lewis in a world title or construction. So we both might be right.
Oh man. Oh man.
Crazy. We are like so
Okay.
Lulu right now, isn't it? We
We
both
are,
are.
we are so we are so detached from reality, bro. We are completely detached from
We know
reality. But
F1, but we don't know
that's
F1.
but that's the fun of the sport, man. You
Yeah,
never know
true,
what's
right.
gonna
Yeah,
happen.
like you have to do some
Yeah.
crazy predictions. Yeah. One last, who's gonna be disappointing?
Oh,
Like,
who's gonna flop?
yeah, who's
I
gonna
feel like
flop?
this is the circuit where I feel like this is the circuit where Antonelli is gonna struggle. I feel like Antonelli is gonna struggle, and Mercedes, I'm overall not very confident with it. So I feel like this might be a disappointing week for
Overall
Antonelli.
confidence with Kimi on the track on this track or the whole season?
Yes,
This
no
track.
no this specific track. Oh, okay. I thought you meant for for the Grand Prix.
No, the Japanese one. Japanese one.
Yeah. For this
Okay.
track, yes, I feel
Okay.
like Antonelli is gonna struggle a bit because again, Suzuka is like crazy technical. Is a
Quite a
crazy
technical, yeah,
technical circuit.
circuit.
Yeah, like I have like tried to play the older F1 games on Suzuka with no assist and everything, brother. It is really hard.
And it is crazy hard.
It is really hard. Like no assist and anything. Like god damn, man.
No.
These 20 drivers are insane, man. They
Yeah,
do
right.
it. They make it look
Have you
so
played
easy.
F1? Like, how much have you?
Yeah. Like I mean, it's been a while. So like I think my last F1 was like 2018 or something. Yeah, it's been quite a while
I've been
since I
downloading
played.
and playing since 2020, all of them, 2020, 2021, everything. Because I followed more in 2021 F1, but I played 2020 because obviously, that was there when I started, watching F1 in 2021. So,
The
yeah,
last good F1 game.
yeah, quite.
2020.
For me, disappointment as you. I'll make it more crazy, you know, our stream, right? At the end, you'll be shocked when I say something like that. You'll be like, "What the f?" You know? The disappointment.
Why do I feel like I know?
It's gonna be Lewis Hamilton.
Hey! Man,
Oh
I
man,
predicted him in P1, brother. Why?
disappointing.
Oh
Matlab,
man,
I
as soon as I heard the race prediction and Lewis is not even the top five after qualifying top five, I was like, ah
uh,
no.
you know, disappointed not in crashing, but he might not finish in points because
Out of the top 10
yeah, that's what I think is
after
gonna be.
qualifying P5.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I think, you know, because he qualified as I said P5, but as I said Charles Leclerc is gonna come ahead of him. So for some reason I think like that, but I think he's not because the competition has gone high now. One of other driver Red Bull is as capable, not as Max Verstappen, but as capable of anyone, Eddie Ferrari and
But
Mercedes.
no points
No
finished. Like
points
he'll
finished, bro.
not even finish
That's what I.
P6.
That's what I'm saying.
God
Some disappointment coming
damn.
across from. Bro, you know all the F1 fans gonna beat us like that. Like, what the fuck are you saying? You know?
I love how the predictions are so contrasting. One is predicting that Lewis will finish P1, other is like he's not even going to go in the
Even
points.
though he's gonna
Yes,
qualify as
this is the
P5.
diversity we need. After he qualifies P5, exactly. This is the
Ah,
diversity we need,
crazy
guys.
man, crazy. But yeah,
Oh no.
ah,
Oh
that was
no.
fun.
Oh man, that was
It's
great. I
crazy,
just I
crazy.
just hope I don't know. I either the weekend has not even started and I'm losing hope. God damn it.
You said it, bro. You said it. Now you have to stick with it. And I think it's gonna
Yeah,
either
no,
it's
no,
gonna
I'm not
is
gonna change it.
either is and I could be, but I that's what I feel. You know, the he did good in China, I know, but was literally fighting China as a different story. But as I said, disappointment not only from Lewis, might be team.
Yeah, I mean, I could see more of that. The other team F's up and, Lewis
But yeah, as I
drops back.
said, Rain. Do you remember Lewis struggling in Mercedes in Brazil?
Because Mercedes was nowhere. He won't struggle in Ferrari.
But
I
he's
have
still new to
faith
the
in
car,
Lewis.
and he haven't driven.
I have faith. Brother, he did it in China. China was a difficult circuit.
But I'm
Lando struggled in the fastest car, brother. He can do it. Nah, 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 nah. I believe in Lewis.
I believe
I believe in
it's
Lewis.
true Ferrari fan speaking.
Man, this is true Delulu speaking, brother. This is pure Delulu.
Oh,
Deep in my
crazy.
heart, I know they're gonna screw up, but I'm like, nah.
Nah, they will do it.
Push through it.
They push through it, like
Push through
break
it.
all the barriers and go P1. In
Yes.
first
We are
lap,
gonna
it's like
late
P1
break
from
into the
P5 to
first
P1.
corner. Yes, sir. He's
The
gonna
same first
have
corner,
those Alonso-like starts.
the same first corner where like three cars will be in the front, and Lewis Hamilton's gonna go through
Oh,
it
yeah. I just realized something. So, according to my prediction,
again.
Lando and Lando and Piastri
Oh
are
yeah,
gonna
you was going to
go
you was
into
going to tell me.
turn one, and then Lewis is gonna go ahead of both of them. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh
that's
no!
quite a big dream.
God damn! Either they have to crash or Lewis has to be like very lucky to not
Not
make
touch
contact.
them,
God
right? Yeah,
damn!
right.
Ooh!
God, that's a very big,
Now
big
I'm
prediction.
questioning all my predictions. God damn!
Oh
Shit!
man, that is.
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh no!
I think that was fun.
Oh
That was fun,
shit!
man.
Yeah, that
Thanks
was a lot of fun. Of course.
accepting my idea.
Arre.
Decided let's do it. I didn't
Yep.
know that
Oh,
you like F1. I think we had a chat maybe. Yeah. It was not that serious, and obviously, thanks for coming on the camera. That's the first thing I would say.
yeah, of course, no worries. To be honest, you're lucky that I found the camera and it worked.
Oh yeah, right. I told you, right? We could have
That's,
found a
that's
different
just
option for it.
that's just pure luck.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it just fixed,
Somehow,
and I
right?
was like,
Yeah.
Somehow it just
Yeah,
fixed. I was like,
nature wanted to do it. Nature want you to do it, man.
yeah,
That's why, right? It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
But yeah,
Oh man.
thanks again.
So, yep.
And
So
yeah,
I don't think we'll do the live race reactions. I doubt
that's
we'll
fine.
be able
That's
to
fine.
do that. But we'll do the post race reaction
Post race.
on
Let's do.
a
What about Monday?
yeah
How? What?
Monday
Or
11.
we
I
can
think
do
I should
after
be
race.
free.
After race.
I mean, after race is gonna be late for you, my guy,
Oh yeah, right. Because you're gonna be finished.
because 12:30 we'll be done with the race here. So like 10:30 it starts. 12:30 will be around this time the race will be ending.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
If you
So
want, I'm
I mean,
fine.
if you wanna go, if you wanna go at around 1 p.m., sure, I'll
Yeah.
come
What's the
on
time there
1 p.m.
right now? It's 12.
12:28.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can do it 1. That's fine. That's
Hmm. Yep.
like around 9 p.m. for me. So fine. I don't.
1 p.m. Sunday.
Let's go. I'm
Let's
happy for
go.
it.
I'm gonna regret my predictions, but
But now you can't change it. You said it.
is by looking like an Australian who was forced to stay in India. Lol.
Oh yeah, he
Oh
told me. He told me. I
man.
I was watching Rick's. I was watching Rick's.
Listen. The reason I look so
Bro,
white is
yeah.
because of the lighting.
Bro,
Just
no,
just
it's
to
not
be
good
like, if I
actually. I
remove it,
was even shocked. Like your eyes and stuff is like quite light brown eyes you have. So yeah, obviously that's looking an Aussie.
I'm a mutant,
You can
bruh.
do an
It's
Aussie
actually
accent.
green. People, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Good time, mate.
That's the only thing I know.
That's the only thing which is famous, right, of Australia. But I think good day is as well famous. You know that
Oh man.
which is
Yeah, good day. Sky used to
yeah.
say that, yes, in Valorant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
But
my
yeah, thanks,
god,
Battle, for
man.
coming in. Where is the
Where your
pet?
pet kangaroo went.
Is
Nah, bro. It's illegal to own them, brother.
no, they eat them. Do you know that?
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy that
Hunting.
might say anything happens into it. Or you
Let's
like
not do that.
blurring your face.
Is the stream ending? Yeah, we just finished our predictions and everything.
Yeah,
So yeah, more or less, yeah, we're gonna end the stream now.
yeah. Thanks for coming.
Oh man, of course, of course. I'm regretting all my predictions right now, but sure.
That was crazy, but crazy predictions we had. Like both of us like had like quite up and down. Like I was like thinking, Max in Pain. No, I don't know
Nah, you were
why.
putting him in P4. I convinced you out of it.
Yeah, right. I was putting him P4 above,
I convinced you
Russell.
out of it. Like,
Yeah, true.
damn. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, Battle. We are doing it again. On Sunday
Sunday
1 p.m.
after the race.
Great time,
This time
man.
I'll have
Great
to make
time.
notes. I'll have to make notes for the race to see, oh yeah, this incident happened or all
Then
that.
that
God damn,
happened.
I'll actually have to work on the race day. Ah.
Ah, I watched it a couple of times, already. So, but yeah, this time it's like obviously after the race, so you have to note
Yeah,
down.
we're gonna talk about it. So like I have to go note it. Okay, yeah, this incident, this incident. Okay, 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 okay.
I really
Yeah.
wish that I don't come up with my wife plans.
No, no, that's fine. That's fine. Just let me know on over our Discord, whatever it is.
But yeah, thank
Because
you.
like whenever it's a race weekend, I just cancel all plans. I'm like,
I
no.
same. I do that. I do that.
Dedication to.
Married life is right.
Yeah, I mean,
Commit.
yeah. It's hard to tell the wifey no.
And
Yeah. Nah, nah, fair. That's that's Max Verstappen in Red Bull right now.
yeah. True.
He is too fast for the car.
Uh,
Alrighty,
okay.
alrighty.
Great,
That
great,
was
great
fun.
talk, man. That was fun. Yeah, we should often this is fun.
Hopefully, my Delulu comes to fruition. But
Who's I hope it doesn't make me cry.
it is gonna make me cry. I already know it. It is.
Nice, nice. Great. But yeah, if you
Alrighty.
want to watch the whole video battle, I'm gonna put this on YouTube as well. It's running on YouTube right now, so you can watch there as well. I'll share you the channel link. Okay. But yeah, thank you. Ace, you time
Alrighty.
you.
This was fun.
This was fun, man. So much fun.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, bro.
Alrighty. Take care.
Bye. Take care. Ciao. As they
Peace.
say, ciao.